Our journey with our sister churches in Liberia began in 2017. Located in West Africa, Liberia is the poorest country in the world. 14 years of civil war destroyed its infrastructure and economy. The deadly Ebola virus also killed thousands and left more than 3,000 children orphaned. These are just a few of the children who need so much assistance and care. They are in such urgent need of food, shelter, clean water, clothing, and education, all things we take for granted. Here is the undeveloped land for the urgently needed orphanage and school. Next came a gathering of many for a general cleanup of the site. Finally, the long-awaited launching of the orphanage began with the introduction and recognition of some leaders of the local church. The orphans themselves played a major role. They expressed their joy even as they wait for essential care. The Reverend Bole blesses the ground where the orphanage is to be built. And now, after many hours of celebration, it is time for the community meal. Now we transition from celebration to witnessing the dire need for assistance for so many.
How you doing? Are you going? Okay, what's your name? Mama?
This is the only water source for the orphans and other villagers.
Okay, excuse me, so we are helping her. Bye-bye, thank you so much, okay?
We find it too easy to believe we are having a hard time until we witness those who are truly barely surviving. Jesus said, "If anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones who is my disciple, truly I tell you, that person will not lose their reward." We rose to the challenge to provide clean, safe water for the entire community. The challenge was to raise $3,000 for the installation of a permanent water well. On the first weekend, we raised over $6,000. Groundbreaking and celebration marks the beginning. Time to start drilling the only water well in the entire community. Now there is fresh, clean, safe water for all the children and the entire community for the first time. The offerings keep coming from Christ the Servant Lutheran and Christ Lutheran Church, so time to build the orphanage. It will be called Agape Care Mission. Agape is the biblical word describing God's perfect love for us. It is that love which continually inspires us to reach across the world with the love of Jesus. We soon learned that there are no public bathrooms anywhere near the water wells, so we provide one. The rainy season is almost here. Time for a roof to protect all the new construction. We are very close to being able to move children from the temporary shelters to the new building. But then the storms hit. The temporary shelters are destroyed. The children were quickly and safely moved to the new building. And work continued with pouring concrete floors throughout. In such a short time, water wells and an orphanage building have changed so many lives and transformed a community. We have 60 children in our orphanage. We have 180 children in our school. We have over 150 in our new church. We sent a shipping container loaded with clothes, beds, household goods, bicycles, musical instruments, and even an SUV. These children are riding bikes for the first time. Here is what it looks like when the orphanage, school, and community gather to say thank you.
I bring greetings from Pastor Dave from the Christ the Seven Lutheran Church. And I also bring greetings from Pastor Bill from Christ Lutheran Church. And I bring you greetings from my own church, New Life Ministry.
Time to celebrate. The community gathers. The children join in with a talent show of dancing and singing. Time for everyone to share a meal. We have provided so much, but we are not done yet. Let's hear from Pastor Jayla and the children.
So, Vera, do you have a message for your friends in America?
Yes, I know Pastor Bill.
Yeah, Pastor Dave of Christ the Seven Lutheran Church, and you know?
Pastor Bill.
Pastor Bill of Christ Lutheran Church and Pastor Dave,
Yes.
and all the friends in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Good, good.
We want to thank you all
Oh, wow, yes.
because you have done very well for us.
So, what else you wanted to do for you?
We have our building. There is no ceiling.
There's no ceiling. She said there's no ceiling.
We need food. We need light. We need our bathroom for it.
Oh, okay. She's saying the bathrooms. The bathrooms are not done. We have 60 children. 60 children waiting for services, waiting for needs. So, as you see the building is not completed yet. And this is the sitting room of the orphanage building. We need to complete this building. We have the electrical work, the first phase of the electrical work done. All right, this is the first room of the first boy room. This is not a door. It's a piece of cloth that is hanging here. It is not safe at all. So we need wooden doors. Inside, wooden doors. The kids are living here. All right? You see the children here? How many of you here in this room? 11. 11 persons in this room. And I tell you, this is the mattresses that we brought. These are some of the mattresses that we brought on a container. These blankets were made by the ladies of Christ Lutheran Church. So, and you see the floor? There's no tile. It's still creating dust, making life uncomfortable for the children. So it's not all completed yet. All right? They have given us the permission to enter their room. Hello? How you guys doing? Fine. This is girl room. These are girls' room. Everything is just like this for now because the building is not complete yet. We need what? Plastering. We need window glasses. And look up here. Look up here. We need what? Ceiling. There's no ceiling at all. We need ceiling. So the ceiling will prevent the mosquitoes from entering these rooms. Okay? So we have many more jobs to do right now. This is the entrance of the bathroom. We have bathroom number 1. We have bathroom number 2 here. And it's just empty here. The bathroom is not done. As you can see, we are left with plumbing work. We are left with electricity work. And there's no toilet. There's no sink. It's just incomplete for now. This is the outside toilet right now, but it's not too comfortable. It's not too big. So many thanks to our partners, Pastor Dave of the Christ the Seven Lutheran Church, Pastor Bill of Christ Lutheran Church, and other friends in Las Vegas and the United States that are helping us to complete this orphanage.
Even so, while we celebrate and give thanks, there are still so many children who need what we can provide. Children are forced into labor at a young age, working in the markets and even breaking rocks with only a hammer to make gravel. We can change their lives as we continue to partner with our sister churches in Liberia, bringing the love of Jesus to so many with so little. We believe $30,000 will complete the building project with electricity, floor tiles, paint, plaster, plumbing, a ceiling, and furnishings. It is time once again to challenge ourselves to bring new life to Liberia with God's agape love. Will you join us? Will you be a blessing? And you will be blessed.